Well, welcome in everybody to round 11 of the Everything Simulated ENSCAR Cup Championship. Tonight we are live from Kansas Speedway for the Tips for Days 200. And I tell you what, last minute call up, saviour of the day yet again. He's becoming a bit of a part of the furniture in here, that is for sure. Joining me in the Gobs box, it is Mr. Tomo McEwen. Tomo, mate, welcome in for another stream. 3 out of 4 this week.
Oh, and I made an appearance in the fourth as well. Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be on call. Good to be the saviour of the stream, really.
Yeah, too right. Too right. That's what it's all about. And I tell you what, last race, for the round of 16 tonight, and man, it is a tight leaderboard, that is for sure. 8 cars we take tonight that will make the Division 1 Cup chase, and the other 8 will go through to the Division 1 plate chase, and of course those that championship raced again over a further 3 races. But check out that bubble, and man, do not write off anyone down to about 13th. I'm saying, you're saying mathematically Kinton, he has got a chance, but man, I tell you what, he's got it cut out for him. You'd have to make him get some stage points and more than likely the race win too, Tomo. So Kinton got a bit of work to do, but for the rest of those guys, man, it is going to be all on, that's for sure.
It can really go either way, really. Just 2 points, sort of that cut-off margin for Simmons. Like, that's probably the most uncomfortable position you can be in going into this last race.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with those guys breathing down his neck. Thompson, Stanley, the likes, and tell you what, Stanley, he has been very impressive lately, and again tonight, early on in the qualifying, look at him sitting up there, P3, so keep an eye on him, and yeah, do not write him off. We quickly get the Division 2 points up while qualifying resumes, almost done here in fact. And well, this one's still as well all to race for tonight, and man, you could almost count any one of those drivers in with the chance, to be fair, of making that top 8. So things extremely close on that side as well, and they also will split into a Cup and Plate Division 2 championship for those final 3 races of the season. So I guess even at this point of the season, 4 races, including tonight, left. There's still plenty to race for you know, everyone in the field, that's for sure.
Yeah, the only one that's really out of contention is myself, and that's because I keep stepping out.
Yeah, too right. Keep getting dragged away from your start. You were planning on making a return tonight, but well, here we are.
Higher duties call.
Well, I'm pleased we've given you something to watch too, mate. Good to have you tuning in on this Wednesday night. I tell you what, cars now starting to get up on the grid for tonight's race. We'll bring up the all-important grids for tonight's race. And of course, off the front row, man, this is becoming a rather familiar sight for these two. It's going to be Willie McClune and that guy right on the bubble tonight, Xavier Simmons. Out of row 2, it'll be Brady Stanley and Hayden Kirk. Row 3, we'll see Paul Stewart and Paul McKenzie with a brilliant effort there in qualifying. Out of row 4, we'll see George Elliott, and of course Luke Bradley picked up his maiden win last week. Out of row 5, it'll be Corey Crossan and Bryce Harding. Row number 6, we'll see Josh Thompson and Matt Pluck. And in fact, Matt Pluck tonight making his 100th start in the ENSCAR Cup Championship too. So he'll be looking to have a good night tonight. Out of row number 7, it is Dan Hedderscheid and Ben Doherty. From row number 8, it'll be Anthony Green and Daniel Johnstone in some new colours tonight. Out of row number 9, it will be Bryce McLeod next to him. in that brilliant looking car there, done by none other than you, Tom, I believe. It is the 145 of Scott Kinton. Out of row 10, we'll see Jamie Harding and Wayne Van Biljon. Row 11, we'll see Craig Corbett and Aidan Gregory. From row number 12, it will be Julian Westbury and Phil King. Out of row number 13, it'll be Kyle Matthews and Simon Burling-Claridge. Out of row number 14, we'll see Dion Gregory and none other than the 59 of Jordan Smith. Out of row number 15, we have the 7 of the Italian Stallion, and lining up next to him, another man with his 100th start tonight. It is Peter Rothmitz. Out of row 16, we'll see Jamie Big Pop Yarnmart. Lining up next to him, it'll be Jamie Nankervis. From row 17, it'll be Matt Blee and Justin Allen. And off the final row of the field tonight, it will be the 96 of Mark Grover. The field set now behind the safety car. And we get set to go racing in the Tips for Days 200, round 11 of the championship. Last chance to get yourself into the round of 8 in the hands of the starter here at Kansas. The field is set to go racing. 130 laps ahead of them. We are underway here at Kansas. And so far, we're off to a clean start. Let's see if we can keep it green. Oh, we've spoken too early there, Mackenzie. He's around.
Significantly too early.
Oh, and I tell you what.
Still green.
Tell you what, this is trouble. This is trouble for some of these guys looking to get into the championship chase. And man, I tell you what, it is way too early for a yellow, but we have one. Paul McKenzie, it looked like he just got out of shape early, and from there, man, it is unfolded big time. I'll see. Hopefully, I can pick up a replay of this one, because this has unfolded very, very early in the piece. Tomo?
Hasn't even make it to turn 2.
No.
Peter was on the start of the backstretch.
Let's just see what's gone wrong here. For the 36 of Mackenzie has got the 25 in behind. He's just going to get out of shape by himself here. Yeah, just turns it round and straight. Massive hit with the 79, and yeah, there's a few involved there. Dion Gregory, what a save from Gregory somehow. He has done a miracle job. And I tell you what, Harding, he has got a meatball flag out of this. Just check out what happens here to Stubbsy. I'm pretty sure it's him. And I see that goes flying down after Dion Gregory pulls off this miraculous save, you've got to say. Let's just see. Oh yeah, bit of contact there with the 171. So looks like sorry, Tomo.
Significant pace differences as they come into that crash. People slowing down early, people slowing down late. Just different people slowing down at different paces. Just caught out so many different people here.
Yeah, we're right on board here with the 42 of Gregory, and we'll just see the save he does here, because I'm fairly certain he's kept it out of everything here. Cars going in all directions in front of him. Oh, maybe a little bit of contact possibly, but to be fair, he's done a fairly good job of keeping it out of...
looking at the track to just looking at the wall get closer and closer and closer, and just manages to pull it up.
Yeah, I tell you right, we see Stubbsy here getting back out on track, so he's got a little bit of damage repaired, I would say, but man, casualty count in that one early. And we saw Matt Pluck crashing down the order. He's now down in P30, but Oh, Bryce Harding. That car, the damage on that, he has received a meatball flag, and not only that, but he's also received an end-of-line penalty too, according to my lap timing. So, yeah, parts hanging off the 79 early, and he's one of those guys that I'm pretty certain are actually quite safe at the moment in that championship. Yeah, you've got to say he's guaranteed
He's
a
second
spot.
on points.
Yeah, he's definitely. Oh, look at that. That is massive. That could be race done here for the 79, in fact. So that guard playing some real magic tricks, everyone out there. Is it going to stay on or come off?
Later on
Yeah.
hand here.
Yeah, so even if you... Well, I guess... Yeah, he should safely be in
37 points clear at the cup.
Yeah, and even... Yeah, to knock outside of that top 8, someone's going to have a really, really good night to knock him completely out of contention. So it's going to hurt.
A lot of people, they have to have a good night.
Yeah, it's going to hurt the overall thing. I don't know what's going on here for Bryce. He's going to try and stay out with a car that doesn't even turn, or he can't get into pit lane. I'm not quite sure. We'll keep an eye on what happens for him, but we're back underway here at Kansas, and oh man, how long is it going to be for? Because we didn't get far last time, that is for sure. But Willie McClune.
Oh, the record, they've made it the furthest distance without a yellow so far now.
Yeah, too right. Well, we did get word in the chat earlier on that. Oh no, you are kidding me. Someone around in the background, was that Brady Stanley? He has managed to save it by the looks. Stanley. He was completely sideways, so as I was just saying, we got it through in the chat that, hot track, very slippery, and I did see a lot of cars getting sideways, getting out of shape, Tomo, through that practice session. So, and even now, we're starting to see signs of it in the race. Brady Stanley, that was some save from him. Check on Bryce Harding, he's just... Yeah, he must be going to pull it up and bail out here, I think.
That'll be an interesting one if he comes into Weymouth. Could possibly inquire on what sort of shenanigans he was trying to pull.
Yeah, well,
it's a bit early in the overall season to be parking on the pole line and waiting, but you never know.
Tell you what, we've had heaps happen on the restart here as well. Wayne Van Biljon, has he come unstuck? We've got a few crash reports since this restart, so I'll see if I can find this moment from Brady Stanley while the field hopefully get into some sort of rhythm, because before I've got heaps of cars crashing for some reason. It's going to be interesting to see. Just keep an eye on this 543 here of Brady Stanley. Just caught it in the corner of the shot. Going through the corner. I'm fairly certain it was him anyway that got all sorts of out of shape through turns 3 and 4. Yeah, look at that. Oh. He has done a massive job there, hasn't he, of saving that. Kyle Matthews there, looks like he was hampered a fair bit in that. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here for Wayne Van Bilton. Oh, they're just going to get together in the restart. So nothing too
catastrophic.
Yeah, oh, and Bryce Harding's been disqualified.
Yeah, too many laps with a meatball will do that to you.
Oh, McLeod, Stanley, we're back live. Is this going to be another caution? McLeod below the apron could be the only thing that saves them here. We stay green. But McLeod there, that is... Yeah, she's going to be a long way back for him. So, man, it is unfolding fairly quickly.
I was going to say, it's sort of drifts like that with what we saw on the replay there, that's more what you expect to see Monday nights around the Pro 4s.
Yeah, too right.
Handbrake either on to get round the corners.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. But man, that car of Kyle Matthews, I'm certain he was a fair way down before. All of a sudden now, it's up to P4 and we're under yellow. We have got another yellow here. The 42 of Gregory by the looks. Get away
Back
from
to 2 to tango though, so
yeah, let's check this
hopefully we get a
out.
replay up.
Yeah, well, it looks like I may have something here. We'll see if it's going to show us anything or not. We'll add to our caution tally as we are now 2 cautions deep, and let's just see if this is going to show. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle there on entry, and there you go, just turns it round, and yeah, Ben Doherty, nowhere to go for the 313 at Doherty. Just makes a bit of contact with the 42. So yeah, early signs cars just struggling to stay on the track, to be fair, getting a bit loose out there. Yeah, so
this is probably something I should know as someone who competes in the series, but are we back to the iRacing yellows, or is it still under that?
Yes, no, we are full control of iRacing now for the rest of the season, I believe. It has been for a while now, so yeah, iRacing in control of the yellows here, and we may as well talk about stage points and break now, Tomo. That comes at your lap 50. We will have the in the stage for.
It's a stage, but no caution.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, correct. So no cautions at ENSCAR, but it is, you do score your stage points there. Can confirm Harding disqualified from the race. So yeah, just with that meatball flag, too much damage, I would say, probably would have been the likely outcome on that one as well. Simon Burling-Claridge as well. He's obviously had issues because he has parked it for the night as well. But
he's right on the cusp of Div 2. He's only 1 point ahead of Craig Corbett to stay into the in the Div 2 chase. So
yeah,
that's unfortunately his chase for the Div 2 Cup up.
well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be getting pretty close at the moment between Matt Pluck and Josh Thompson as far as a spot in the top 8 go. I think Pluck's holding on to that by 1 point. Just having a quick look at those points.
Ben Doherty's having a bit of a night to forget, and he's one of the guys that need to get a lot of points to get in.
Yeah, he's 5 below that cut line at the moment, and yeah, not looking too good for Doherty early stages, although doesn't look like he's had to come down pit lane, does it, for that damage? Oh, yes he has, so still on the lead lap. Wayne Van Biljon, in fact, the only car that isn't on the lead lap right now, so lights out on the pace car. About to get back racing here. Willie McClune will be in control of the start. And just keep an eye on that 113 of Kyle Matthews. It's looking like he's got a fair bit of pace, up 21 positions as well, and alongside him, Matt Blee. Massive start for him as well. He's up 20. The Italian Stallion up 17. Big Pop up 15, and Nankervis up 14. Your bigger movers throughout the field at the moment, and yeah, Big Pop up to P16. So a fair bit of moving going on throughout the field in the early stages of this one. 15 laps in.
When you see the mid pack just collapse like they did at the start, you see some big movers.
Yeah. Yeah, and to be fair, still a long way to go in this race as we go back racing. Willie McClune. Oh, Matthews there just gets into the fence on the restart. You won't be wanting to do that too often, that's for sure. Watch for Dan Hedderscheid too now. He's just working his way up into the top 5. And throughout the practice, he was actually quickest for quite a while. So, oh, you are kidding me. The Italian Stallion possibly.
Nah.
Don't know what's going on here. Everybody still looks to be. Oh, Brady Stanley. Oh boy, have we got anything? Here?
Can't catch them all, unfortunately.
No, it does not look like it. See? Surely he's fallen through the field and been passed by a whole heap of cars at some point, and I came halfway up to 17. It was 16 on the restart, wasn't it? Brady Stanley, let's just see. If we can pick up what's unfolded here for the 5-4-3 of Stanley. Certainly wasn't too much contact there with Wayne Van Viljoen, and that sends the 3 around. And yeah, I would say that the 3 was possibly the main cause of the caution there. We'll check this out again. Just gets up the track and drives into the side of him, and all over from there, Doherty amongst it again. So, caution number 3. And man, I was here thinking that we could be in for a fairly
Don't say the words.
Clean run of green tonight, but that is certainly not proving to be the point at this stage. 18 laps in, 3 cautions in the books, and yeah, that track just seems to be rather slippery out there at the moment for these drivers, struggling to keep things under control at the moment.
Yeah, be worried there, Brad. They're going to say the words that you never say.
Oh, mate, I don't think we can jinx anything, to be fair.
If you say the words, the early and then the end of something.
Yeah, it's all over.
I dare say.
Yeah.
We might not get out of here.
Well,
we might go time certain if you put that into the universe.
I'm thinking that's how we're going to be already. 8:15 race time. We are going to be 19 laps in this time by under the pace car here again. Final race for the round of 16, and well, we're seeing some big challenges involved in some of the early incidents. Corey Crossan now way down in P29. But, a lot of these cars have now been through the pits, so yeah.
And what we're going to see is as this race goes on, the track's either going to cool down or heat up. And so if it cools down, you like to see the cars slowly start to move up the track. Is that where the faster line starts to develop as the track gets colder? But if it starts getting hotter, global warming kicks in.
We're going to be in trouble.
We're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
More trouble.
Tell you what, just keeping my eye on the cricket at the moment too. So we multitasking in a big way tonight here for the ENSCAR Cup. I think next caution, Tomo, we better run an ad break too.
Run an ad break so we can quickly pull up the cricket.
Yeah, no, I got that going on my phone right in front of me, so we are good. Yeah, yellow counter is correct. I believe that was our 3rd caution. I don't think we missed one. We had a crash earlier, just didn't bring out the yellow. Yeah. That was McLeod and Stanley, so yeah, if we've had 4 already, we're in trouble. But yeah, 3 yellows inside the first 20 laps here at Kansas.
Yeah, we've got people being brave as well, diving under the apron. Of course, the rules of ENSCAR, if you go under there, the car on the outside doesn't actually have to let you back in. They can just body slam you down and hold you under the apron if you're feeling brave enough.
And you were also reading about pit stops tonight, Tomo? Oh, that's Kyle
Yeah,
Matthews.
so-
Kyle Matthews doing some magic tricks, sorry. Away you go, tell us about the pit stop rules.
Yeah, drivers are going to be penalised if they drive directly through the pit bays, just for the whole way through the lane. If you got to keep to that non-pit lane side. You can't just barrel through all the pit crews anymore.
Yeah, can't go running anyone over in pit lane anymore. So just trying to find... Oh, 34. 31st, sorry, for Thompson. So Thompson's had a big moment out there. Yeah, we've actually got a replay of that. Believe it or not, when it's not a yeller, we get a replay. So we'll bring that up in just a moment for you. Something has happened to Josh Thompson out there. Of course, he's another driver that needed a good result tonight to try and take a spot inside that round of 8. Oh, just up the track and into the 57 of Corbett. Oh, that is heavy contact. So just jump on board here with top. Oh, yeah, it's just gets into...
Looks like they're just going for both for that middle line.
Yeah, same part of the track. Watch the 57 up high there. Oh, he got a little bit loose actually. The 57 of Corbett just got a little bit out of shape. Just keep an eye on the 57 up by the wall here, and you'll see it. Yeah, there that wiggle there just came down in front of the 16 of Thompson, and that is that's a bit of damage for Thompson down pit lane, and that is going to hurt his chances big time now, because what are we now? He is, well, 3 laps down, and I would say a whole lot of repair work for that car, because that was fairly heavy contact with the fence.
I will tell you what, we're not even halfway to stage, and I reckon Discord's going to be quite good after this race.
Oh yeah, I'd be interested to see how the race channel is at the moment. I don't think much can be said across that during the race, to be fair, so yeah, things will be interesting.
Save it for the general, that way I can read it with some popcorn. I'm bored at work tomorrow.
Yeah. Check in with these cars a bit further back, battling away at the moment. Big pop out on the high line. The 95 of Westbury. Just down the bottom, braving that that line there. Drops below the apron at 145 of Scott Kinton, our resident overstayer. Top bloke is Mr. Kinton. The Italian
shout out to the people that made me paint that car up for Scott.
13 minutes damage. There you go, Tomo, and through the chat there for Thompson. So, and that is well and truly put an end to his chances of making the round of 8. You got to say,
anything can happen.
Yeah, he was
early days still.
Yeah, he was below that cut line, and yeah. So that's going to hurt big time. We watch here the 51 of Pluck in his 100th start in the ENSCAR Cup. Jared in the chat there.
Yeah, he's not a bulldozer, he's a wrecking ball. You'd know that if you're in the Discord and get bored at work.
I am just going to stay neutral.
You can stay neutral, you have to get on the track to defend yourself.
Yeah,
I'll say how it is.
Yeah, that is right. You know, these guys that miss out on that Div 1 Cup Championship, of course, they still will go through to the Plate Championship and, you know, have a crack at taking out the Division 1 Plate Championship. So, although things haven't gone their way in the first part of the playoffs, they, you know, still plenty to race for over those final 3 races of the championship. I'll see if I can actually find the calendar tonight, because it'll be interesting to see where those final 3 races are for the season. It'll be in there somewhere anyway.
So those last 3 rounds. Next up, we go to Charlotte, and then Las Vegas for the last round of 8, and then the championship round at Auto Club is what I have on my schedule.
Yeah, there you go. So those will be the races to round out the season. Of course, we've still got this one ahead of us tonight. We are still early days here, but Willie McClone currently looking fairly comfortable out in front, and he is making this a very common sight, isn't he? Being able to get out front and lead plenty of laps, of course, leading the championship, and that is also going to be blown open a fair bit tonight, you got to say, with Bryce Harding having that DNF. McClone is going to consolidate that points lead, especially at the moment, leads this race with only about 17 odd laps to go to the end of the stage, so he's going to grab some stage points if he can keep it out front.
And of course, Simmons as well. He is the cutoff line. He's in second. He's on for some good points as well. They'll move him up and sort of out of harm's way for now.
Yeah, Brady Stanley, he's another one that needed to have a good night tonight, along with Josh Thompson. Well, Stanley's pretty much been involved in everything as well. He currently sits P19, so yeah, a bit of work to do for Stanley if he wants to get himself up into that championship race. Corey Crossan, at the moment I thought I saw him a fair way down the order. Yeah, he is. He's P27 at the moment, and he came into tonight 4th in the championship.
It's really not what you need, is it?
Nah, Aiden Gregory, he came into tonight 5th in the championship. He currently runs just in the top 10 now, sits P10. Looking to go up the inside off the 57, possibly off Craig Corbett, and make another position up here. Nankervis just gets into the wall in the background.
Yeah, we get a reports from pit lane reporter, Mr. Meatball Flag himself. Big tyre dig out there. Lots of tyre wear. So it's hot track. If it's only getting hotter, that means just more tyre wear going to happen.
Yeah, too right. So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? These guys are going to obviously stay out to the end of the stage, providing they've got enough fuel. I'm going to say there is. And then see how far they can get, possibly halfway stage, see them head down pit lane. See what happens from there. But yeah, Bryce alluding in the chat there that tyre dig fairly high out there on this hot track. Willie McClone though, he's doing a brilliant job out front.
He's just really commanding that front line. Xavier's not really able to close up and all.
So this possibly, Aiden Gregory, I think, has been involved here. This could be a little bit of a break for these guys out front here. Is Peter Rothmans Peter Rothmans in his 100th start. I think he possibly, has he been involved in that one as well?
It's a long way back.
I'll tell you what, we'll see if this is going to show me anything. I'll look here. Oh, there, Corbett, did he get into him and just...
Oh,
oh no. Is Stubbs going to be... I think Jordan Smith, he's going to be caught up in this surely as well, because it looks like he's...
I think he sidestepped it, just.
Well, a couple of laps ago, in fact, has he had a moment? Let's just check this out from the 59. of Smith here. Oh, he is too. He's going to make heavy contact. Look out. Oh, it's huge for Stubbsy. So that is the reason he's had to be towed to the pits. And Peter Rothmitz here. Okay, so he's just left the pit lane. So that's just one of those random...
Yeah, if you're too far over, you hit the bump and it'll bring up your thing.
Whoops, I was not meant to do that. Let's just see if we can have another look at this. Just, yeah, it certainly looks like there was contact made, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's contact made. He catches it for a second, but it's just kind of heated up those tyres going around.
Yeah.
He's got back in the gas, and it's just turned him.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to fight those allegations now, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it looks like, I was going to say everyone's got headed down pit lane, but in fact they haven't. Willie McClune has stayed out on track. In fact, your top 5 have all decided that they're going to stay out on track.
Skinton would have as well, otherwise he has had a lightning pit stop.
But is that going to be enough? Well, it's come up that he's had one stop for Kinton, but I don't think it was going to be on that lap.
that would have been early days just for some repairs. I dare say he's going for a couple stage points. He's heard what his team leader was saying about, you need a big run, need some stage points and some luck. So he's clearly gone for the stage points.
He's gone for the shot here, hasn't he? But I tell you what, George Elliott, Hayden Kirk, Matt Pluck, the likes of those guys on the fresh tyres, and they are going to be hunting these guys that didn't stop down in a big way. So we'll see if anything comes of it.
It's really a gamble. Do you think you can hold them off for 10 laps?
I definitely get behind these comments. I just can't. I'll stay neutral.
He has to be impartial and unbiased. You've got me to be the direct shit talker.
People, I will have a chuckle, no doubt about it. But people will be refusing to come into the comms box and talk to me if I start picking sides. So we'll stay neutral. That is for sure. I try my best anyway. We get ready to go back racing.
Whatever side I'm on, it's not yours, trust me.
Yeah. Here we go, McLean. Board of the cricket, yeah, Mitchie, welcome in, mate. I'm keeping one eye on that as well. We look to go back racing. We need to get our caution counter added there. As we just had another... Oh, Simmons! You've got to be kidding! Simmons and Kinton!
Too.
Oh, they've absolutely right turned the fence, and this is going to bring out another yellow. Mackenzie's around in the background. If there isn't a yellow, it's unbelievable. But I tell you, what a time to tune in, Mitch. It is just going south. A big moment on the restart and a chain reaction through the field. And man, you cannot believe it. Simmons, on a night where he needs things to go his way, just above that cut line, has made a big mistake on the restart, spun the wheels. And well, you saw the rest from there. But the thing that was surprising there is Scott Kinton. Exact same thing. On the restart.
Same thing.
Oh,
My question is, they've done it before the line, right? All these cars that passed them in their line have passed before the line. That's a black flag.
Paul Mackenzie here. Paul Mackenzie just gets into the 3-1-3 of Doherty. Doherty was looking for a way, and Mackenzie just went the wrong way. So
that's street stocks if I've ever seen it.
Man,
that one didn't look like it was on purpose, but man, that's a street stock head if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, just here from Kinton. Just big contact, and that's going to be
1, 2, 3, possibly 4 cars passing on the low side below the line, and then Kinton threading the needle between those 2 cars.
I'll tell you what, I will be able to get that. Okay, yeah, Bryce McLeod, Luke Bradley, Wayne Van Biljon, all black flagged on that restart.
Track's hot. The track's warmer than anyone really expected, is what's gotten into them. Except
Yeah.
maybe Skinton. Skinton might be on the Bears.
Yeah.
As his team
Too
principal,
much
and
piss.
well aware of the fact that me and him tend to have a couple before the race normally starts.
Well, I tell you what, Mitch, you do not know how tempted I was to pick up some on the way home from work today, but decided that I wouldn't.
Picked up on the way home? You don't have a stash?
Well, I've got a few in the fridge, but that's not enough. You know, if you're going to do it, you got to do it properly. But yeah, decided not to. I can tell you, Paul McKenzie out of that received a black flag for the contact, so I would say his incident points now will need to head down pit lane. Ben Doherty also a end of line penalty, so I'd say he's made his way down pit lane while they were closed to receive that. I thought we just lost another one.
Oh, we
no.
had Skinton in the waiting room. I think he might have heard what I was saying, might want to defend himself.
All right, we'll get him in. You can have a chat to him. We've got about 3/4 of a lap before we go back racing.
Skinton, what were you doing? What was the game plan there, man? On the gas too
the
early?
game plan
or?
was to go, but I put the go pedal down too quick.
Spun it up and collected the wall. I tell you what, Scott.
Yeah.
We're hearing plenty of reports out there that the track is hot and it's pretty high tyre dig out there.
It's slippy as frick.
Yeah. Okay. And you decided not to come down and get fresh tyres?
No, I was going to wait until sort of lap 50. I was going to try and do a one stop, sorry.
Yeah, okay, you're going to try and get some stage points. Obviously, we're in a position where you needed a good night, but yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it just wasn't meant to be.
No, so how bad is the damage?
It was 7 minutes repair time.
Okay, so you're going to go back out, or is that you done for the night?
Yeah, I'll go back out.
Yeah.
I've got to try and get some points. There's no doubt going to be some more yellows. So.
Yeah, too right. Never say never, eh? And also, you know, may not make that Cup championship, but still points going into that plate championship that'll get underway for yourself next week.
Yeah, like I say, it's, we'll try and get as many points as we can tonight. I know I was never going to get into that cup, so
yeah, that's
we'll
the one.
That plate.
Debrief after the race. Me and the boss not very happy.
Yeah, sorry, boss.
The other boss is looking at me a bit angrily. So you're in real trouble now.
Well, that was close. Well, I tell you what, cheers for coming in and having a chat with us, Scott. Unfortunately, didn't go your way so far tonight, but get that car sorted and go out there and see what you can make of it.
Yeah, got about 3.5 minutes left of repairs, so
yeah, nice.
As soon as that's done, we'll be back out.
Awesome, good stuff.
All right. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, cheers, Scott.
Sure.
Go, thoughts
We're
from
getting reports as well. Yeah, three black flags only.
Only 3 black flags?
Yeah, Luke Bradley, Bryce McLeod, and Wayno.
Yeah, okay, one of them's disappeared for me. So yeah, you are. I had Wayne Van Biljon, Luke Bradley, and Bryce McLeod all come up black flag on my screen. And then
It's like when you've done something naughty, Mitch.
Yeah, and then Paul McKenzie, and then Doherty got an end of line. I don't know.
Either speeding in pits or coming down while it was closed.
I can tell you though that Luke Bradley and Bryce McLeod have cleared those black flags, so possibly just an error on Wayne Van Biljon's end for my live timing. There's 2 of them have made their way down.
Bradley now trying to stay on this lead lap for the next caution.
Yeah.
We're only a couple way now from that. Well, 1 to go till we get the stage points. No yellow for the stage, of course. If he can stay on that lead lap, he is allowed to fight for it if he so chooses. He can, obviously a race winner last week, so he knows what he's doing. He's actually parking it up on the high line, just trying to use that extra exit. But as we say, that with the track being hot, you just can't get the power down like you need to be up on that eye line.
Yeah, so all not lost here for Luke Bradley. He is just gone a lap down, but he is still the lead car a lap down. So if a caution was to come out, he would
And he doesn't cause
get,
it.
yeah, he would get that lucky dog. But Willie McClune here, he's going to cross the line. And stage points will be taken for him. Matt Pluck here, he is having a charge towards the front. He's going to click second in the stage. Kirk third, Heddershide, Simmons, Elliott, Cross and Stanley, Matthews and Stewart will all grab themselves some stage points tonight.
Simmons already back up to fifth.
Yeah, on a charge, and those tyres, these guys haven't taken tyres yet either, Simmons. So, Simmons, Heddershide and Willie McClune. The cars out there that haven't stopped according to my live timing. So they're making those tyres hang on at the moment. Willie McClune, though, race leader, has led every single lap of the race so far, but we're going to have to see him head down pit lane fairly shortly, you would imagine, to grab some fuel. The Matt Pluck.
From memory, it's sort of about 60 lap tanks. I don't know if these guys are fuel tank limited.
I know
tonight.
the perfect man that can answer that for us, Harding. Mr. Bryce, who's down in the chat there, he should be able to keep us updated what's happening in that Sigma stables as far as fuel goes for Willie McClune at the moment. May not want to give away too much, but Simmons is in the same boat, and you've got to say Heddershide as well. Just saw a bit of smoke there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Corbett's down pit lane.
Might just be a full lock, try and get it slowed up.
Yeah, I think something has happened to Corbett there. He's driving slowly. A couple of times he's come up in my lap timing. Oh, just regarding the fuel, roughly what sort of window they've got left is Matt Pluck heads to the front of the race and will take the lead on fresh tyres. I'm going to say Willie McClune probably within the next 10 laps. Yeah, sweet as. Normally around 60 laps. Okay, so we're going to be seeing if some of these guys can split the race in half, to be fair. That's probably going to be your best way to approach this. Willie McClune's going to lose out if he doesn't see a yellow soon, because he's going to have to come down for green flag stops along with Simmons and Heddershide any moment, I would say.
With the amount of caution laps we've had, it's...
Yeah, that is true. He's just said that, yeah. So you got to add those in too. What, 5 cautions? We had about 15 laps under yellow. Obviously conserving a fair bit of fuel, so possibly lap 65. They could get to the halfway stage, but yeah, we'll see what unfolds. Certainly with these split strategies, Tomo, it's plenty to talk about, isn't it? Hayden Kirk. Look at this run from him. Oh, no contact. That was a big slide off the corner. Oh, Simmons. Oh, no, Simmons. Oh, and that is going to be big damage. And we stay green. But
we stay green
Simmons,
even. He hasn't got...
Oh, this guy cannot get a break, I tell you. The 11 has massive...
Yeah, it's going to bring out a caution that he's up on the track.
That is huge damage. That is... The steering broken, and you hate to see it. He was set to head towards pit lane for a fuel stop, and now possibly the end of the race for him. He will be down pit lane for a long time. You got to feel that is some massive damage for Simmons, but it was just Kirk just got out of shape off the corner. heavy contact with the fence, then came down in front of Simmons, and Simmons nowhere to go. And man, you've got to say that is pretty much Xavier's luck. It seems to go that way for him 9 times out of 10 in ENSCAR as of late. But yeah, long time down pit lane now for him, no doubt about it. Check out some of the battles throughout the field. Big Pop sitting P18 at the moment. Dion Gregory down below him. Doherty, he's been in the wars tonight as well. The Pink Panther.
The Great Panther last night.
Yeah, good to see him back in the pink colours. 16.
Hasn't quite worked out for him though.
Yeah, okay, Luke Bradley. 16 laps of fuel left in that car in the 25. Just actually trying to pick him up in my timing tower at the moment. Down in 22nd. Has not stopped. Oh, he has been down pit lane actually.
He might have picked up some damage, just gone down, no fuel, no tyres, just quick pull the bumper back out.
Possibly the 51. Oh, yeah, cleared a black flag. Yeah, that's right. That's right. There you go, some info there in from the Send It Sim Sports stables. So these guys definitely going to be able to get to the halfway stage at that point. Willie McLean's been running out front for a long time, so probably hasn't really been able to save any fuel apart from under those cautions. But this man here, we saw him caught up in the earlier carnage too, Tomo, and he's given a bit of a comeback. Yes, Mitch. Kempy is down playing playing darts tonight. Playing darts. So
sounds like something a person would vote for the Foo Fighters would go do.
Yeah, so he is actually doing the summer league or something in Nelson for darts. So yeah, just checking out these biggest movers. The Italian Stallion up to 22 positions, and I'll tell you what, he is running in P7 at the moment, having a great run after we saw him in early trouble in the race.
So he's an early spinner, so
yeah, he's made a good recovery of things at the moment. Kyle Matthews, he's currently sitting P4. He's up 21 spots. You go back to Nankervis up 19, along with Matt Blee up 19 as well. They were just sitting in behind each other. They still are, in fact. Nankervis and Blee 13th and 14th currently, and Mark Rover, tell you what, he is having a good run tonight, up 18 spots, currently sits P16 in this race, so doing a good job at the moment is Mark Rover.
I have messaged Kempy now, because if anyone would know if he can crash a dart, it will be him.
There you go. There you go. So, Pluck still ticking the laps off out front. Yeah, since he got in front of the 61 of McLean. McLean 66 laps on this tank of fuel at the moment. Corey Crossan, he's had a good run tonight too, now up into P3. So the 15 is making moves out there as well. I mentioned that 113, Kyle Matthews. He has got that thing hooked up tonight. New livery on board that car by the looks of things.
Same livery, new colours.
Yeah, looks like yellow up the middle. So, there you go, Peter Rothmitz. He's still out there chipping away on his 100th start. Currently down in P30. Still ticking some laps off out there. 1 lap down at the moment. And Kinton, he's back out on track as well, and he's only a lap down.
That was
no, sorry, he's
effort.
12. 12 laps, sorry. Peter Rothman's 13. Luke Bradley's currently your lucky dog if we were to get a yellow. and it'll be Bryce McLeod who's next in line. Looks like McLeod is quite some distance back at the moment from Luke Bradley, so yeah, things just getting a bit of a green flag run.
Everyone's just kind of settling in. It's really just kind of waiting for William McLeod to jump and pit, really. So obviously that's only 60 laps to go this time by, so you could comfortably make it, allegedly, from this point out.
Yeah, not too bad. We'll keep an eye on McLeod because he's going to be one of those guys yet to stop that will be down for some fuel fairly shortly, you would say. I'll tell you what, the Black Caps are on one heck of a comeback at the moment. After I saw them, I think they were like 33 for 3 or something. Doing a good job.
If you take a quick look at the caution count, Kempy, you'll see there's been a few crashes tonight. Just a couple. We're in desperate need of another one in the next couple of laps if you can quickly jump on a sim.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Willie McLeod, he'll be having his fingers crossed at the moment. He can get another caution along with a couple other drivers out there. They will be hoping and praying. Brady Stanley here. Look at this recovery effort from him now up to P6 in the race. Man, he has been amongst everything. But yeah, there has been a few big moments. Shit, oh man, I don't even want to show it because I will 100% put a curse on him.
More importantly, if we go to a replay, we're going to come back to someone half around again.
Yeah.
That's just what's going to happen.
Yeah, but... Oh, who's that? Is that Pluck? Matt Pluck's had a big moment. Race leader. I tell you what, Willie McLeod, he would have been open. He would have been going, bring out the yellow. Didn't happen. So, Matt Pluck, he absolutely stands on it from the race leader. We've gone yellow. We have... Oh, what is he... Matt Pluck is around and Willie McLeod has just got one of those breaks that he seems to get. The 61.
I would like to formally apologise to Matthew Pluck. I put it out into the universe that if we came back from a replay, someone would be around. I looked over at the T20 score, I looked back and he's halfway down to the inside wall. So this is my formal apology.
Oh man, it looks like possibly his Hederscheid's had a moment too. So he's possibly been caught up in this first part. Let's quickly check out what's happening because I'm going to tell you now, those blokes are going to head down pit lane. Let's just see what happens here for Hederscheid. Oh, in fact, he's just got out of shape by himself. And he's done exactly what his teammates done. So
I dare say there's a bit of punt in there on the actual straight part, though.
Hederscheid's had a crack at it first, and then Pluck's gone, yeah, all right, since you can do it, I'll do it as well. And has absolutely sent it. Oh, I just saved it from the fence, though. So, but what has gone on here? What sort of magic tricks has he performed here to bring out a yellow? Oh, he's just stood on it when he's gone up above the apron into the fence. Oh, there's big contact. No. Anthony Green. Nowhere to go for Ant Green, and that is big contact.
Well, that's the first crash he's been in all year. That's not his fault.
Oh, that is not the way you want things to go for sure. We'll jump in. Borden, yeah. Disaster for Ant Green. And I tell you what, that is caution number 6 in the books. One man out there that would have been happy to see that one, Willie McLeod. Surely he stopped that time. There's no way he didn't. Daniel Johnstone decided, no, we're going to stay out on track. 35 laps since he stopped. He's going to be your race leader on the restart. I tell you what, we have seen all sorts of shenanigans going on out there tonight, and wow, Matt Pluck absolutely stood on it and has provided a caution in his 100th start. And yeah, and Green, too much damage out of that. That is him done for the night. Looks like the retirement list just growing a bit more.
I'm going to move ENSCAR to a Friday, that way I can do a bit of a drinking game.
Oh,
Each caution, take a shot.
Oh, that would be dangerous.
Move it to Fridays, let's go back to Satansville. My liver can take it, I promise.
I used to get steamed enough just on the Jack Daniels, let alone having shots. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm young. So you can stay on the Jack, I'll get on the shots, and it'll be all the way.
Yeah. Used to make plenty of stuff up, but here we are. Let's go. Restart time. Johnstone. We're going to be 76 laps into the race on the restart. In the hands of the 023. We are back racing here at Kansas. Plenty of fresh faces up inside the top 15 at the moment. Can we get a nice clean restart? Get back into a rhythm here as we work our way towards the end of this one. Willie McClone did not take him long. Crossan going with him, moves up to P2, and Brady Stanley looking for a back-to-back podium here in the ENSCAR Cup Championship, and that is certainly going to help his chances of making that playoff, and it's going to hurt the hell out of Xavier Simmons if he's still in the chat. We could be seeing Stanley take away Xavier's position in the Cup side of things. Although,
yeah, it's definitely looking likely.
Yeah, although Simmons would have picked up some points in that in the chase, in the stage as well. Too much damage for Simmons. Oh no, so it gets worse for Simmons.
That's a grabbing car there. Did he go down under the caution to get that fixed, or?
Who's that?
Old Sierra 35.
Heddershide? Yeah, he stopped
Heddershide.
on that last.
Mate, as they let him back out, he's a bit cross-eyed with his wheels.
Yeah, I tell you what, Corey Crossan, he's been down pit lane 5 times tonight. Now sits P2 in the race. You have got to be kidding me. 181 for 6, not too bad to be fair. Good comeback from the Black Caps. Dion Gregory now works his way up inside the top 10. We saw him round the wrong way earlier in the race as well.
Yeah, he was involved in that turn 1 incident.
Luke Bradley, of course, he is now back on the lead lap. Sits P12 in the race, trying to fight his way back towards the front end of the race. And Gregory here, he's on a bit of a storm at the moment. Now up to P8 and looking up the inside of Heddershide. Heddershide now a lap down, so he's the lead car a lap down. Aidan Gregory has a bit of a moment. Coming off the exit of the corner there, straightens it back up, manages to hold on to it. Thompson, he's going to be several laps down as well. Currently 21 laps down, sits P30. And sights for him now will be set on that Division 1 Plate Championship. The chance of a cup spot well and truly gone for him tonight. He's going to need a record amount of cautions to get himself back into the picture.
Enough cautions to get this track banned.
Yeah. You reckon?
Yeah, I do reckon. I do have a question for Xavier if he is in the chat. Is the track getting colder or is it getting hotter? Is it actually trying to cool down, or are we looking at nuclear levels of tarmac anytime soon?
I am not even sure if I can bring that up. I thought I could,
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if I can actually. But I can tell you that
it's all
George...
like driving on lava.
I can tell you this much. Keep an eye on George Elliott as well. Because he could possibly... Actually, he's going to claim himself a spot in the 8 as well, because Matt Clark now 4 laps down. George Elliott is up to P5 in the race. And came into this race 14 points shy of Clark. And at the moment is 20 points clear of him. So, well, 20 positions in front of him. So, Matt Clark looking like his chances of making that cup chase will be gone, along with the 11 Simmons. You've got to say that he's going to be gone as well. Those stage points would have helped him a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to say the Hedderscheid now possibly... Well, Hedderscheid's going to be gone, in fact, in front of Pluck, so Pluck may just hang on. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Gonna have to wait till people smarter than us do the math.
Yeah,
on
there's
that.
way too many calculators needed right now, but at the moment, Pluck is gone. So Pluck's gone from the race, so Hedderscheid's going to be able to jump him in the points. Hedderscheid, you may as well take Pluck and Simmons out of contention, and you'll be bringing in Brady Stanley and George Elliott if it was to finish like this. So, and those points tonight, they've gone up and down. Keep an eye also on the 113 of Kyle Matthews. He was only 2 points behind George Elliott, and at the moment, they are probably racing for that last spot in the top 8, currently Linus Stern. So, man.
The news from the drivers that are willing to talk in the chat is that it's trying to cool down the track, but it is still hot. So we don't need to worry about a Chernobyl incident here at Kansas, but the track is still quite hot. So by the time we get to the end, if these guys go down for another fresh set of rubber, it's still going to be pretty weary and teary.
Yeah, I tell you what, the thing, I'm going to say the only time we're going to see anyone down is if we get a yellow fairly shortly. Is everyone else fueled and obviously done that tyre stop to get home? Fairly certain that's how I read it last time. I'll bring up the stints. Yeah, everyone's set to get home. Possibly Daniel Johnstone. Oh, Thompson has a moment there. Saves it. So it's still a wee bit dicey out there. As we watch here, the 95 of Westbury. Currently sits P7, having a good run of things.
Yes.
Gregory up inside.
Only 2 tyres, so if someone's came down early, grabbed tyres again, they're not actually going to be able to stop for tyres.
Yeah.
You're going to have to try and push it out.
Yeah, that's right. So we know Willie McClone definitely has a set, along with Luke Bradley. He's another one in the field. Hedderscheid, McLeoder, both as well, with another set of tyres. So there are a few drivers that could grab one, providing all these other guys coming up as 2 stops haven't... Oh, sorry, have already changed both times. But yeah, it stops down pit lane tonight. Leading the way yet again, this guy here. He must have one hell of a fuel burn on that car, along with Wayne Van Biljon. In fact, both of them 6 stops apiece. Paul McKenzie as well. So yeah, down pit lane 6 times. It's a lot of visits. This man here down 5 times and still sitting P2. So yeah,
You got to say a lot of those stops weren't by choice.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's done a massive recovery job because he's up inside the top 8. That championship picture. And now Kyle Matthews now has pulled even with George Elliott. So I'm not sure what we're going to see as far as a tiebreaker goes between those two in the points for that championship chase. And that doesn't matter now because Elliott claims a spot. Moves back to within 1 point advantage over the 113 and Matthews. Brady Stanley finished where he is, and he is in to the top 8. So still plenty of laps to go. Plenty can still happen. As everyone would be used to.
Yeah, so we'll probably see some guys try and go down. Just run the risk for some fresh tyres.
Yeah,
if they have them, because...
Yeah. I mean, the problem is that you're pretty much going to go down a lap, aren't you? So the only thing that'll save you from there is a caution.
It's quite a short lane for quite a long track, and it's not like Talladega and Daytona where you're foot flat. This is a track where you're slowing down a fair bit in these corners. Especially with these
there it is.
Yellow.
There it is. The Italian Stallion has gone around. And wow. Now, what do you do? What do you do? I'm picking.
See a few cars go down.
You've got to go, don't you? You've got to pull the pin.
Even if
you're the race leader, McLoone, you've got to get down pit lane. Oh, look out. Look out. Let's see what happens. 35 laps to go. We're going to run an ad stop. We'll just stay with it quickly now. And let's see how Willie McLoone approaches things. Here, race leader. If he goes down pit lane, everyone else goes down pit lane.
Yeah. Well, that's if you have the tyres. If you've used both your sets, you just have to stay out.
Yeah, so Crossan, in my mind, he's probably going to be the only one that hasn't used both sets. That's up in this front lot. Yeah.
Run the ad. Make the people who want to see the strategy and play out.
Luke Bradley.
Make them spin the dot.
Luke Bradley, if you're Luke Bradley, you come down pit lane. You're P8. You've got a set of tyres left. You 100% go down pit lane and you throw everything at the finish on fresh tyres. He's P8.
These tyres, they must be like
Dan
5
Hedderscheid.
seconds slower.
Dan Hedderscheid, so it's this Italian Stallion that's going to get... he doesn't!
Okay, they're going to dummy.
No one is. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Italian Stallion. It's going to be the first one down. Luke Bradley, there you go. Luke Bradley, so he's going to be on fresh tyres for the end of this one. We will be back in a couple of moments while we run this ad break.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like Simrigs and TrackRacer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, Everything Simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
Welcome back to Kansas, round 11 of the ENSCAR Cup Championship. Big shout out to Everything Simulated for sponsoring the whole season, coming on board. Good to have them on board. Well, man, let's see how this now unfolds for the rest of this race. Of course, Willie McClune, he had the option of getting down, getting a set of tyres, decided to stay out. 24 lap old tyres now. Luke Bradley, your first car on fresh tyres from P12. See what sort of inroads he can make on those fresher tyres. Is 23 laps a long time on the current set for Willie McClune and co? We are about to find out. And yeah, I feel the same as you, Harding. 32 laps on the restart to go is a long time to hold someone off who's going to be charging from towards the rear. Let's just see how this one unfolds. McClune in the 61, it's in his hands on the restart. We are back racing. Oh no, header shied, we're just getting word. That header shied collected the wall.
Not the tahi.
Wall under yellow. So Kyle Matthews, don't forget that battle to watch between the 82 and the 113. Keep an eye on that. Those guys there scrapping for that last spot in the playoffs as Luke Bradley up to P8, making early progress in the 25. George Elliott now looking to get a pass done here on the 113. And that will pretty much consolidate that spot inside the championship 8 for the 82 if he can get this pass done on the 113. Jamie Nankervis starting to have a good run here up to P5. In this race, Stanley now gets passed by the 25 of Luke Bradley. So Luke Bradley claimed his maiden ENSCAR Cup victory last week. Has he got enough time left to get towards the front of this field and challenge the 61 for the race lead? Can he get through the field cleanly is the important part here. Certainly has the tyre advantage. Now up on the back of the 82 of Elliott. Moves up inside the top 5.
All these cars ahead, you just let them through. You just don't even bother putting up a fight. You're on 25 old tyres on a track that is still blistering hot.
Yeah, George Elliott, he's going to fight for this spot. He's not going to make it easy for Bradley at all. Luke Bradley now sets the car up on the top line, looking to get a run down the straight every lap that he gets held up. Willie McClune can stretch the lead out just a little bit more. Now 1 second over the 15 across in 1.3 seconds now the time. Back to Luke Bradley on an absolute charge. I'll tell you
Notice
what.
how he parked it up on the high side. Everyone else has been going low that time, and he just closes the gap up monstrously.
Yeah, he is now right on the tail of Corey Crossan here. So the run, it is coming strong here for the 25 of Luke Bradley. Now up inside the top 3 in just a matter of laps on the restart. Willie McClune, the margin is coming down between him and Crossan. Now gets his way around the outside of the 15. And from here, Willie McClune, can he hold on to the race lead as far as lap times go? Roughly half a second slower last time by. This time by about 0.3, so he is reeling him in slowly but surely. A 31.414 for Willie McClune, a 31.106 for the 25.
Even now would be a caution next lap.
Yeah, but even so, you know, McLean's going to drop down the order coming in if he comes down and gets tyres.
That's why I said this lap. It would
Yeah.
have to be this lap, otherwise.
Yeah, what are we, 25
25 to go
in the race. Luke Bradley tracking down race leader Willie McLean. And I tell you what, it has been a very, very long time since we've seen anyone outside of the Sigma stables go back-to-back in the ENSCAR Cup Championship. At the moment, Luke Bradley trying to track down the 61 here. And as we know, one thing catching, he's then got to find a way past. Yeah, so let's see what Bradley can do here. He gets right in behind now the 61. He's going to fire it up the top. Willie McLean knows he's going to try and look for a run round the top, but that is dangerous territory for McLean, that car. If he gets up there on those that hot track with the worn tyres, easily turn himself around as the 25 of Bradley looks up the inside. And he's got to take the race lead away here from the 61. Again, another wiggle off the corner for McLean.
Hold it.
And that is a great run up high for McLean. He's just taking that race line away from Bradley, making him use those tyres up down the bottom. He's going to want to get this pass done fairly shortly. Both of them wiggling again off the corner, and Corey Cross, and he'll be rubbing his hands together here. Can Bradley slide up in front of the 61 here? He's still not going to be able to get it done. So McLean, he is holding on for dear life up the top of this Kansas Raceway. Bradley trying to find a run, trying to find a way past the 61. He is making this thing as wide as possible, Tomo.
He's just absolutely taken away that top line from him, and Bradley's just not able to make either a middle or a bottom work.
Yeah, and every time he tries to get it down on the bottom, those tyres are heating up, and look at the margin now. Back to Corey Crossan all of a sudden. Corey Crossan closing in. Bradley, surely this time a mistake from the 61, and Luke Bradley takes the lead of the race. You just saw the 61 get a bit of a slide. And now Bradley with the high line, the favoured line, you think. He's going to be able to pull away as long as he hasn't torched those tyres too much. McLean is going to make him work for it, no doubt about it here.
What you can sort of notice the difference is Willie McLean here, there's just not as much of a gap on the side to side on the track. They're just all up in each other's business now that Willie McLean's trying to get this position back.
Yeah, that's interesting from the 25 of Bradley, isn't it? He tried to sort of squeeze the 61 down the bottom when that top line certainly has been the quickest line towards the end of this race. You just get that run. The 61 here getting in good run. Couldn't quite get up the inside of him. So you feel the place to be at the moment is up on that higher line, and you just got to try and hold on to it. But McLean, he is absolutely throwing everything at this on the older tyres. Car sliding around. Doing a massive job in P2 at the moment.
He's kind of taken the fact that we threw him out due to tyre age and just thrown it back of our face and said, nah, bro.
Yeah, and I tell you what.
Well, I can save some tyres.
Yeah, he does it every time. He does it every time. You say, surely he's not going to have a show towards the end of this one. And I tell you what, out of nowhere, the 61, he can rescue a race from nothing, that is for sure. So we'll keep an eye on him. Let's just see if he can stick with Bradley. If he can stay with him, you feel he'll be every chance of throwing a last corner shot at it maybe, but just starting to see now Luke Bradley just ease away a little bit out front. 16 laps to go.
Yeah,
here
he's
at
a little
Kansas.
bit less worried about his lines. He's got a gap. He can sort of try and get a lead going.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, if someone has those points in front of them and a calculator handy, they need to be buzzing those numbers, because she is all on at the moment for those last
And some better math
spots.
skills than us as well.
Yeah.
Can't forget about that part.
Yeah, it's just too hard to do everything on the fly, but I'm fairly certain that I'm going to be there or thereabouts with Simmons and Pluck being eliminated tonight. As here we go, the 61 again, trying to have another run here. Just let those tyres cool off a little bit. Now, he's going to throw everything at the 25 again this time. He's got to slide up in front of him too, a mistake from Luke Bradley. Got a bit of a slide through the corner, but he's able to just hold that top line away from McClune. This is a two-car race out front at the moment. The rest of the field deprived of airtime, as this is where the battle is. Crossing. He's down within a second again, and we see it every time these guys get side by side. Those margins start to fall as Bradley just trying to stop McClune from taking that top line away from him. And at the moment is able to hold on, and you feel if these two battle the whole way to the line, we are in for one of those classic ENSCAR finishes. 61 of McClune momentarily grabbed the lead. A bit of a wiggle again from the 25. Keep an eye on Stanley in the background too, making inroads on the back of the 82 at the moment. So McClune grabs the race lead. And I tell you what, that is all he needs to do when he gets down to the line. Just be in front of that 25.
I don't know if you remember what happened last time we were at Kansas, but God, if we get one of those with me in the comm box, I don't know if we're going to be able to remain unbanned.
It's going to go off, you reckon? Luke Bradley's
just
go
off.
Fallen off the pace a little bit here. Willie McClune has found something in those tyres, and I feel we're going to be about 200 runs short in the cricket, because Australia are absolutely destroying us at the moment. Willie McClune leads the way. He's managed to fight his way back into the lead of this race, and Brady Stanley on the move gets up in front of George Elliott, looking to have a go here, and Kyle Matthews possibly claim himself a back-to-back podium if he can get to the back of the 15 across him. But I think now for Bradley, he's just used too much of those tyres up, chasing everyone down. Oh, big moment there for Crossan. Somehow manages to hold on to that one.
I wouldn't even say he's used too much of the tyres. He's probably just put too much heat into them.
Yeah, for sure.
If we get a late caution with those two on the front row, we could be on for an absolute banger.
Here goes Stanley looking up the inside of Matthews here. Take that position away in the 5-4-3. He's going to get it done. Now moves up to P4. Set his sights on Corey Crossan. And I tell you what, 15 cars on the lead lap. That is how much carnage we've had tonight here at Kansas. 8 laps to go. McClune leads the way from Luke Bradley. And man, he has done... Oh, Luke Bradley's gone! Luke Bradley! This is going to bring out a yellow. Oh, this is going to bring out a yellow. 8 laps to go. Luke Bradley. Can everyone avoid him? Oh, disaster.
Grabs reverse, goes on to the apron.
Disaster for the 25 of Luke Bradley. It has gone all wrong for him there. 7 laps to go. We get Caution number 8. And look
He's
at
just
that.
gassed it up too close to the wall.
Oh, and how did he do that? You have got to be kidding me. Did not keep it out of that wall, but he managed to keep it out of that inside fence somehow. Somehow managed to keep it out of that fence, but oh, man, he was having a good run and it has unfolded big time.
Like the pressure just got to him.
Yeah.
You'd have to say just...
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
7 to go, McClune. Down pit lane.
was he short on gas or...
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He came down late enough that he didn't need to worry about gas. This is... interesting to say the least.
Freshies, they're going to have about 4 laps to go on the restart, and he's going to be down P12 on the restart. Luke Bradley with him. Man, and...
Pull up how many
okay.
laps they've done in these stints, because these other guys, they've probably only done about...
Well, everyone else
30,
is the same, 51.
51. 51 laps. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Man, that is, yeah, okay. Well, let's just see if it works out for the 61 of McClune and the 543 of Brady Stanley. Fresh tyres on board those cars, but they will be starting out of row 6.
If you've done 51 laps, well, will be 57 laps at the end of the race. Can you just take a screenshot of your tyre percentages? Because holy hecker.
Well, they went
On a
longer.
nuclear track like this.
They went longer in the first stint, though, because they made it to half race distance, didn't they?
Yeah, true. A lot of those laps were under caution, though. This
Yeah.
time round, they've only had the one caution.
Yeah, well.
These cautions, not only are they slower laps, but it's a chance to actually get rid of the heat in the tyres, because that heat in the tyre does two things. It makes the car less stable, and it makes you burn more rubber.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just see how this unfolds here. I don't think we're going to be starting this time, surely, because Stanley and Willie McClune are... Oh, yeah, Willie McClune is in order now. Stanley... Okay, well, let's see if this call pays off for the 61 of McClune. We're going to have 4 laps to go on the restart. Fresh tyres on what was a dominant looking race car. Now Corey Crossan in the 15 to get us back underway here. The 82 of Elliott, we know he's good at saving tyres. What's he got left for the end of this race? Daniel Johnstone again up to P4. Out of nowhere, Dion Gregory's there. Phil King up to P7. Paul Stewart up to P6. Big Pop's there. They're checking up and behind the 72. Oh, and Willie McClune there. Held up a little bit on the restart. So let's just see. He's put himself in a dangerous position too, you got to say. Got a whole lot of traffic in front of him at the moment. Does the 61 of McClune. Phil King is there. Brady Stanley's managed to clear these cars, so Stanley at the moment with the advantage. He's up to P8. We're going to have 3 laps to go. For our race leader, Corey Crossan leads it from the 113 of Matthews. George Elliott back in 3rd spot as we almost went 3 wide. Nankervis. And you got to say, surely McClune, he's thrown it away from here. It's going to be a mountain too high to climb for the 61. 2 laps to go. Brady Stanley now up to P4. Whole lot of ground to cover to catch the leaders, though. Crossan's going to get the white flag. Next time by McClune, again stuck in behind the 8 of Nankervis. Can't go anywhere. Manages to clear them. It's going to be white flag this time for the 15 of Corey Crossan. George Elliott breathing down his neck. Can he get this done? The 82. Searching for a way past Brady Stanley. 1 corner to go. Is he going to pull this out of the back? The 5-4-3 into turn 3. Can he split them through the middle? Where he goes, he's going to send it. Stanley out of nowhere. Made an ENSCAR Cup victory. Gets it done. What a finish on the fresh tyres. McClune brings it home P5. But Brady Stanley, after cracking the podium last week, he is going to get it done. And he is going to secure himself a spot in the round of 8. What a finish, Tomo.
What insanity. We all thought them coming down was them throwing it away.
That was one heck of a move for Brady Stanley. We'll go back and we'll just relive that pass from the 5-4-3 as he shot down the straight. The gap closed and the door just opened up between the 15 and the 82, and he just absolutely sent it. And what a way to finish the race here at Kansas for Brady Stanley. That is something else.
That is insanity.
And just that is what you call just absolutely pinning it back and hoping for the best. I'll tell you what, that was one way to finish out an ENSCAR Cup race, I can tell you that much, Tomo. We love those finishes. Brady Stanley came in for the gamble for the stop on fresh tyres, and man, he found his way quickly through the gap and got it done, didn't he? Split the field. Cheers for the follow there, Glenn Dunbar. Appreciate that. But, oh, man, it doesn't get any better. If Stanley's available, get him in. We'll get him in for a quick chat if you're in the same channel as him, Xavier. Sorry, Matt, I've only just seen all your messages, by the way. Regarding a restart, have we got... Yeah, Brady Stanley. We'll drag him in. We'll get a quick chat with this man here. I tell you what, Brady, that was on the edge sort of seat that we like to see here in the ENSCAR Cup finish, mate. Took the gamble with the fresh tyres, and you split the 15 and the 82 going into turn 3 and popped out in front, mate. Congrats on your maiden ENSCAR Cup victory.
Hey, cheers, mate. Yeah, it was I wouldn't even call it bold. I just seen Willie go in, and everyone else told me to stay out, and I was like, oh, I've already committed, so... and it just somehow got through everyone.
Yeah, I think on that restart, I know the 61 of McClune, he got held up. You managed to find your way fairly quickly up to the back of them, and from there, obviously, the tyres, man, proved the big difference for you. But, you know, I feel that you were almost involved in everything that happened tonight, and to come through on the top step at the end of the race, that is a massive effort from yourself.
Oh, it was looking pretty sad at the start, that's for sure.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
So, but yeah, can't complain. Like, first win, so
yeah,
pretty stoked.
And not only that, Brady, but I am fairly certain with that win that you've actually locked yourself into the round of 8 championship as well for the last few races of the season. So, man, with a bit of a reset in points, I believe just bonus points taken through, it's anyone's for the taking. And the improvement that you've had throughout the season, I'd say, you know, never write yourself off. You could be there if you get the good run through the next 3 races.
Yeah, that's it. I've just this car, I seem to just really gel with it a bit more. I feel like so. No, it makes it fun to drive a car that's quite nice to drive and race. So
Yeah, too right, and done a brilliant job of that. Just Xavier saying that it was quite heated in Discord at the start of the race. I can imagine it was for yourself, but hey, a brilliant result for yourself, no doubt about it. While you're in here, Brady, you wanted to shout out any of your sponsors, anyone else you wanted to thank?
yeah, just all the boys in the Discord, the Fastlane crew, SB Tools New Zealand, System Decal, 17RC, Hartley Engines, and Sidebite Media, and you guys for streaming every round and doing all the work that you do. It's
Awesome.
always good to have some people like that around.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you jumping in and having a quick chat with us, Brady. Again, mate, congrats on your maiden ENSCAR Cup victory, and yeah, thanks for entertaining us and the viewers tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully, I'll keep it a bit less to the excitement, a bit less for next time.
Yeah, too right. Awesome. Well, again, cheers for coming in for a chat, and yeah, you go away and enjoy this victory.
Too easy, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
Awesome. Cheers. There you go. Thoughts from our race winner tonight, the 543 of Brady Stanley. And man, what an absolute race it was tonight. Tomo, massive shout out to yourself for coming in and calling the race instead of being out on the grid. I 100% appreciate that. Also, big shout out to you, Aaron, for offering your services, mate. I actually saw that post a bit too late, but yeah, appreciate that anyway. But from us,
Keep me from doing more cautions.
yeah, you reckon we saved a couple of cautions by you being up here,
At
Tomo?
least two.
Yeah,
At least two with me in here.
yeah, there you go. But hey, big shout out to everyone who tuned in tonight. Don't forget to keep an eye on my Discord page. We'll be announcing that full contact series that will get underway in a couple of weeks' time. Just finalise those tracks. I will be back Monday night for round 2 of the Pro 4 Truck Series, brought to you by Sharp Apparel and Virtual Racing Aotearoa. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week/weekend. Get up the All Blacks this weekend, and yeah, have a good one. See you all on the next one. Cheers.